Welcome or welcome back to my channel Hooked in Loops. So I'll start the live soon. So my today's class is of course based on crocodile stitch or dragon scale stitch, right? So I'll start the live in 1 minute. I'll just wait for few people to join in and then I'll start. I hope you guys are fine. Thanks Akshata for joining in. Hello, how are you? I'm perfect. So today's craft is actually based on dragon scale stitch or crocodile stitch. And basically guys, this is a yarn eater. Means you need a lot of yarn to make crafts out of this stitch. So this is one thing, but it's of course very beautiful and of course easy. So today we are going to learn how to make the dragon scale stitch or the crocodile stitch. That's great, Akshata. Okay, so I'll soon start. Do let me know if it's audible and visible. Okay. Okay guys, so it's time. I'll start the live. So today's live is actually going to be a short one. So in short, I'll just give you the gist of the pattern. If you guys want, you can take a screenshot of this part. However, you will get a better written pattern either by today or by tomorrow, but the pattern will be better one, of course. I tend to forget to share the written pattern links, but I'll surely share the pattern links today. So if you want, you can take a screenshot. So I'll just give you a small information regarding the chains. So you will start with a multiple of 6 plus 1 chain till here. So this portion, the framework starts with a foundation chain which should be multiple of 6 plus 1. Okay, so if you are making 12, so it should be 12 plus 1, 13, 6 plus 1, 7, or it will be 18 plus 1, 19, 24 plus 1, 25. Based on this, the chains will be 6x plus 1, and then we'll start our work with chain 3. Okay, so let's do it guys. So I think few people have joined in, so I think I can start the live. So without doing it, you won't understand what I mean by the foundation chains. So let's start. So many of you will be beginners, I guess. Those who will join the live in between, or for those who will be my new subscribers, for them this particular stitch is not a beginner friendly stitch. This is easy but little bit confusing. So if you know your basic stitches like chains, double crochets, slip stitches, then easily you can make it, but it will require little bit of patience. For today's craft guys, I am using of course the cheapest yarn, the 4-ply yarn, and using the hook which is exactly of similar size, same or similar size. I prefer this portion size and match it with the yarn. Okay, so I'm using a 3mm crochet hook or the crochet hook of size 5. I prefer using the millimeter portion for referring to my students. Okay, so I'm using a 3mm hook with a 4-ply yarn. So we are going to learn how to do the crocodile stitch or dragon scale stitch. This particular craft stitch eats up your yarn. So you need a lot of yarn to make your craft. So accordingly, if you make such pieces for selling, accordingly place your prices, right? Don't keep it cheap because it is really going to eat up your yarn. And of course, this is really pretty. So let's start with the pattern. Of course, we are going to start with slip knot. If you guys have any queries, do let me know. If you guys are exactly new to my channel, then please do subscribe. If you guys are already subscribers, thank you. And if you guys want to take a screenshot, you can take a screenshot. However, you will get a better written pattern by today or by tomorrow. So let's start, guys. We will take the yarn, wrap it around my finger, forming an X. So I'm going little bit fast today because I teach this literally every day. So it should form an X. Then turn your finger and hold the larger end with your middle finger and thumb in this way. So your thumb and middle finger should hold the shorter end as well as the larger end together. Pull the first loop to some extent so that you can easily insert your finger below that loop and pull the second loop from below. I will not repeat it. So you have pulled the second loop and you will hold only the shorter end of the yarn and pull them apart. In this way you form the slip knot. So the basic thing to start with crochet is to learn the slip knot. Then you should learn how to make chains. Then you should learn how to make single crochet, double crochet, half double crochet. Then start with magic circle. Okay. So we made a slip knot, right? Now we will be making the foundation chains. As I mentioned you in the beginning of the class, the foundation chains till here from the underlined portion should be multiple of 6 plus 1. Okay, so today we are going to make a total of 19 chains for foundation chain. So 6 multiplied by 3 is 18 plus 1 is 19. Okay, so we are going to make 19 chains as foundation chain. Remember, multiple of 6 plus 1. That should be the foundation chain for your crocodile stitch or dragon scale stitch. Okay, because these also appear to be like dragon scales, right? That's why. So let's do it, guys. So I'm going to make total 19 chains. So let's do it slowly. Hold your yarn. You should know how to hold your yarn by now. If you are a complete beginner, refer to my old videos how to hold the yarn. Place your yarn below the, place your hook below the yarn or yarn over the hook and pull the yarn through the loop that is already present in your hook. So this is how you make chains. So chain 1 done, chain 2, chain 3, chain 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 is multiple of 6, right? 6 multiplied by 3 plus 1, 19. You should have multiple of 6 plus 1. Why so? Because 1 in the first chain, in the starting from here, you're going to have 2 double crochets. Chain 3 we will consider as 1 double crochet in this case. Okay, so 2 double crochet in the first, we will skip 2 chains. Then in the fourth chain we are going to have 1 double crochet, skip 2 chains. Then in the next chain we are going to have 2 double crochets. So how many till here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is 6 plus 1, right? Let's see after that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in total we are having 12 plus 1. So like this you are going to see, you're going to make total 6 multiple of 6 plus 1. That is the basic thing you need to do. So I did total 19 chains, that is 18 plus 1. You are going to draw your pattern in this way. It is going to start with 2 double crochet, end with 2 double crochet. Accordingly you will have to draw. So these dots are actually chains. Dots are actually chains, right? This sign is for double crochet. Just observe, this is a double crochet sign. This is a chain followed by double crochet, chain followed by 2 double crochet. And remember, when we are doing this second double crochet, we will do chain 1, then we will skip 2 chains, then in the following chain we are going to do double crochet. In this way we are going to proceed. So what we are going to do, guys, we have done total 19 chains. After that we will do chain 3. So we are going to do chain 3. So let's do our chain 3 after 19 chains. Thank you so much, my dear husband, for joining in my live. This means a lot. Okay, so we are going to do 3 more chains. This is not the part of the foundation chain. This chain 3 will represent your double crochet. So if you are my old viewer, you guys know that I don't consider most of the cases the chain 3 as a double crochet. I always start with chain 2 and then do a double crochet. In this case, in order to make the process neat and clean, I am considering this chain 3 as a double crochet because this is of the same height as that of a double crochet, right? So what we did, guys, we did our foundation chain and then we did a chain 3. Then we are going to do a double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. That is 1, 2, 3, and in the 4th chain just count and do 1 double crochet there. So let's do it, guys. Yarn over and count 1, 2, 3, and in the 4th chain insert your hook and do your double crochet. If you are doing your dragon scale stitch or crocodile stitch, make sure you know your basic stitches like double crochet and chains. So we did a chain 3 followed by a double crochet, right? So we did this. Just follow whatever I am doing. Then you are going to do a chain 1. So what are we going to do? In the first round, we are just making the framework of the scales. So the first round is making the framework. So we will do a chain 1. After that we will skip 2 chains. After the double crochet, do a chain 1, skip 2 chains, then in the following chain do a double crochet. So let's do it, guys. Do a chain 1, okay, yarn over, skip the next 2 chains, and in the following chain do only 1 double crochet. Done. This is the framework of our dragon scale stitch. After that again do a chain 1, again skip 2 chains, and then in the following chain do 2 double crochet. Just blindly follow whatever I have drawn over here. I have not written the pattern. Sometimes it's easier to follow the pattern figures. It's easier to understand that. It will save a lot of time. Okay. So what am I going to do, guys? We are going to do a chain 1, yarn over, skip the next 2 chains, and in the following chain do 2 double crochets. So 1 double crochet done, yarn over, insert your hook in the same chain and do another double crochet. Repeat this pattern till the end. That is, do a chain 1, yarn over, skip the next 2 chains, and in the following chain do 1 double crochet. Like this. In this way, continue. Chain 1, yarn over, skip 2 chains, in the following chain do 2 double crochet. This is the pattern, guys. After completing this round, I will tell you why we are having this alternating 2 double crochets and 1 double crochet. This means something, okay? So let's continue, guys. So if you guys are new to my channel, I will request you guys to just subscribe to my channel and hit the like button, share the video, comment. That is really going to help me out. After that, chain 1, yarn over, skip 2 chains, in the following chain do only 1 double crochet. Chain 1, yarn over, skip 2 chains, and in the last chain do 2 double crochet. Okay, so now we are going to understand what have we done and why we are doing that. So this is the frame of the first scale round. Okay, so guys, we are going to have our scale around this 2 double crochets, and then slip stitch in this one, in the top of this double crochet, the single one, then again make the scale, and then again slip stitch here. So that's why alternating 2 double crochets and 1 double crochet. So we have started with 2 double crochets, ended with 2 double crochets. So accordingly draw your pattern. If you're going to make a bag out of this or scarf out of this, accordingly plan the number of stitches by drawing just as I have drawn. Okay guys, that is really important. Just make sure your foundation chain should be multiple of 6 plus 1. Then start with chain 3. Okay, so it's really easy, isn't it? Now let's start doing our crocodile stitches. So how to do it, guys? We will start with chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. After this chain 3 is the first double crochet. Yarn over, insert your hook in this space, pull the yarn through it, do your double crochet. So we did chain 3, that is 1 double crochet and then another. So 2 done. We will be doing 3 more. Hi Valisi, how are you? Thanks for joining in. So guys, we will be having total 5 double crochets. So we did chain 3. We will consider that as 1 double crochet and 1 double crochet. So we will be having 3 more. Please ignore my nail polish. I will have to put them again. So 3 more in this way, 3 more double crochets. So what we are doing? We are doing the double crochet in the stem of the double crochet, right? Yarn over, insert your hook in the same space, pull the yarn and do your double crochet. So how many we did? 1, 2, 3 and 4. And then 5. 5 done. Now guys, many people either do after 5 double crochets or 6, whatever, it's your choice. After doing your double crochet on one side of the scale, many people just simply do a chain 1 and continue with the other side. I will also be doing the same thing, chain 1 and then continue, right? But in better projects, for better looking projects, you can do chain 3 picot, chain 2 picot based on your choice. Okay, so that is one alternative that I'm sharing with you. You can also do picots at this junction. So I have just done chain 1 after 5 double crochets, right? Yarn over. Then guys, we are going to work around this stem. So insert your hook in this space and take it out through that and do your first double crochet. Do 4 more. So in this way we are going to have total 5 double crochets. 2, 3 and 4 and guys 5. So this is how we completed the first scale. After that guys, you can see that there is 1 double crochet as I had said earlier. Slip stitch at the top of that double crochet and your first dragon scale is complete. So for those who are joining, for them it's also known as dragon scale stitch. It's also known as crocodile stitch. Okay, so we completed our first scale. Let's proceed with the next one. So guys, now we are not going to start with double crochets, chain 3. We are going to start with double crochets. So yarn over, insert your hook in this space where there are 2 double crochet and take it out, pull the yarn and do your double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Oops. Then guys, chain 1 and now we are going to work around this stem. So insert your hook in this space and take it out through the other space. Pull the, yarn over and then insert. Pull the yarn and do your double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and guys 5. After that we have this single double crochet, insert your hook there and do a slip stitch. So your second scale is also completed. So we are going to have 2 more scales here, as there are 2 sets of 2 double crochets, right? So this is how we are going to continue the first round. Do let me know if you guys are facing any problem. I will try to solve your problem. Do like my video and do share it and do subscribe if you are completely new to my channel. Okay, so let's continue, guys. So insert your hook, yarn over, get hold of this particular stem, insert your hook in the around that stem from below, pull the yarn and do your 5 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and guys 5, followed by chain 1. And now we are going to work around this stem. So what we are going to do, guys, yarn over, insert your hook in the space, take it out through the other space. The stem should be on top of the hook. Pull the yarn and do your double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This might be a little confusing in the beginning, but with time, with practice, this will be actually easy. So after that, guys, as usual, we are going to insert our hook in that 1 double crochet stitch at the top, pull the yarn through it and do your slip stitch. So your basic stitches are really important. So this is how the back side looks and this is how the front side looks. Let's continue with the last set. Yarn over, insert your hook in the space and take it out through the first double crochet stem and do your double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Sorry for the speed. After that, chain 1, or you can also do picots over here. Chain 1 or chain 2 or chain 3 picot based on your preference. Yarn over and then around the chain 3 you will do your next 5 sets of next sets of 5 double crochets. So 2 done, 3, 4 and 5. So now, guys, this is the first round of the crocodile stitches complete. This is the first round. Okay, now we will proceed with the next framework. So now if you observe carefully the red portions only, the blue portion is the crocodile stitch as I have done. So now we are going to make the next framework. So in the first round of frameworks, what we did, we started with 2 double crochets. In the next round, we are going to start with 1 double crochet, that is only chain 3. So alternating, so 1 double crochet, then 2, then 1, then 2, then 1. So what are we going to do? I hope you're understanding whatever I'm trying to teach you guys. So guys, we started from here. So we will do one thing. We are actually at the end of this double crochet. We will slip stitch around the first double crochet stem. Just observe what I am doing. Then guys, insert your hook in the first stitch and do a slip stitch. So you will do 2 slip stitches, right? Do let me know if you're following this. This is really crucial. So we were at the end of the double crochet. We slip stitched in the chain, in the double crochet stem, and we slip stitch in this first stitch. After that guys, we will do chain 3. 1, 2 and 3. We will consider this to be one double crochet, right? Then guys, we will do a chain 1. Observe carefully. So this is the next stitch, as you can see, where we did a slip stitch, right? Yarn over, insert your hook in the next stitch and pull the yarn through it outside. Do 2 double crochets there. So this is 1 double crochet. Yarn over, just lift your scales and you will find the stitch. Insert your hook in the stitch, pull the yarn and do your next double crochet. After that, chain 1, yarn over. You can see that there is a stitch over here, right? Insert your hook in that stitch, pull the yarn and do your 1 double crochet. Oops. Yarn over, insert your hook in the stitch, pull the yarn and do only 1 double crochet there. You can also play with different colors, different rows, different colors. That is one alternating thing that you can do that will really give a very rainbow type of effect. After your double crochet is done, do a chain 1, yarn over and then lift your scales a bit and you will find that double crochet stitch of the first round. Insert your hook in that stitch, pull the yarn outside and do 2 double crochets there. So 1, again yarn over and again insert in the same stitch and pull the yarn and do your second double crochet. Do a chain 1, yarn over, insert your hook in this particular stitch and do your 1 double crochet there. Then chain 1 and again 2 double crochets in the next stitch. Slowly observe. If you're finding this confusing, observe it again, re-watch it till you are clear. 2 double crochets done, chain 1 and we are going to do the last double crochet in this stitch. That's it guys. The framework for the second row of scales is completed. Now let me tell you guys one thing. So we are actually making the scales around 2 double crochets, as you can see, isn't it? So since these 2 double crochets are between these 2 scales, so the scale is going to be in between these 2 scales. So that's why in this round we had alternating pattern. We started with 1 double crochet in the second round. In the first round we started with 2 double crochets, as you can see. So alternating pattern for alternating scales. Take a screenshot of this pattern if you wish, right? You will get a better pattern by the end of today or by tomorrow. So let's start guys. We will start guys with chain 3. 1, 2 and 3. After this, carefully observe. Just write down somewhere in your notebook, in your rough copy, wherever, if you are maintaining any. After this round, we are going to start with chain 3. I will provide a better written pattern soon, so don't worry. This pattern can be slightly confusing, but really a pretty one. However, this is a yarn eater. It uses up a lot of yarn. So yarn over, now, and then guys we will be working around this particular stem. So insert your hook in this space and take it out like this. The stem should be on top of the hook. Pull the yarn and do your double crochet. So it's like this. This was your first double crochet, chain 3, and this is your second. Yarn over and do your next double crochet. 1 2 3 4 and 5. See, in this way. After that guys, do a chain 1 and now turn, yarn over. We are going to work around this particular stem. So insert your hook in the space, take it out through the other space. The stem should be on top of the hook. This might be little confusing for beginners, but really a very good stitch. And do your double crochet. You will be having total 5 double crochets. 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 and 5. After that guys, we are going to have a slip stitch in this particular 1 double crochet. Yarn over. Again we are going to work around this particular stem. Insert your hook in between the space of 2 double crochets, take it out below the first stem and do your 5 double crochets there. So 1 2 3 4 and guys 5. We are working the scales around the stem of the double crochet. Okay, after that chain 1 and turn your work to this side. Just rotate it, not turn, and yarn over. Insert your hook in the stem, around the stem, next stem, and do your 5 double crochets there. So 1 2 3 4 and guys yarn over and do your 5th double crochet. After this, we are having this 1 double crochet where we will insert our our hook and do our slip stitch. So if you guys are still confused, let me tell you that we are doing our in the scales we are having total 10 double crochets. So the 5 double crochets will be done around the stem of this first double crochet, then do a chain 1 and then proceed with the next 5 double crochet around this stem. So this is how the pattern works, like this. Let's proceed with the next set. Yarn over. Hold your first stem, insert your hook in between, take it out from below the stem, pull the yarn and do your 5 double crochets. So 1 2 3 4 and 5. Chain 1, turn. Around this particular stem, yarn over, insert your hook, take it out and do your 5 double crochets. So 1 2 3 4 and guys 5. After that we have the chain 3. Remember, we started with the chain 3. So 1 2 and 3. So we are going to slip stitch in the third chain. Count from here, 1 2 and 3. So just insert your hook in the third chain from below and pull the yarn and do a slip stitch. So our second round of scales are also completed. Any confusion, do let me know. So we are building the scales around the frame. That is how we do our crocodile stitch and the excuse me, either a crocodile stitch or the dragon scale stitch. We are going to do one more round, right? And after that I will be showing you the frame of the next round and then enter the video. You can proceed accordingly, right? Now guys, since we have slip stitched in the beginning of the round, we don't have to do any other slip stitch and go to here. So make sure that the frame is exactly straight. No extra stitches are there. There will be a total of only 19 stitches throughout, and we are going to build our scales accordingly. There are many other patterns like triangular crocodile stitches. You can make bags out of it. I have the videos, old videos in my channel. I'll share the link if possible again. And if my old videos were actually a little bit unclear because I did not have a better phone at that time. My voices were not that good. I used to add background music. So at that time, guys, the videos were not that good quality. So over the time I have realized that the videos without background music are better one, and now my phone is also better, so I'm providing you better videos also. So I'll share the link to those videos. If you guys can understand what I did, you can just replicate it. And if you guys want me to make the video again for you guys, I will be happy to make it for you guys. Okay, so I have few crafts already in my channel, like crocodile stitch bags or phone holders, crocodile stitch sunflower, crocodile stitch footwear. So I have barefoot sandals, if you guys know. So those are really common in beaches. So I have those patterns already in my channel, so you can just check it out. I'll share the link and you can proceed. So let's start with the frame of the next round. So we completed the second round. The next round will start again with 2 double crochets, that is chain 3. We will consider this as 1 double crochet and then 1 more. So let's proceed, guys. Okay. So let's proceed. We will start with chain 3. So 1, 2 and 3. Yarn over, and in the same stitch, just lift your scale a bit and you will find that stitch. Insert your hook there, pull the yarn and do your double crochet. So we started with 2 double crochets, that is chain 3 and a double crochet. We are considering the chain 3 as a double crochet as it is actually of the same height as that of a double crochet. That's why we are considering it. Then guys, do a chain 1, yarn over, insert your hook in this particular stitch and do 1 double crochet there. Do a chain 1, yarn over, lift your scales a bit and you will find that stitch. You will have 2 double crochets there. So 1 and 2. You just need to know your basic stitches, guys. Then chain 1, yarn over and 1 double crochet in this particular stitch. Then chain 1, yarn over and then 2 double crochets in the next stitch. Just lift your scales and you will get that stitch. So 1 double crochet done and another one. Then guys, chain 1, yarn over, and then we are going to do 1 double crochet in this particular stitch, chain 1, yarn over, and just remember we had 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3. insert your hook. Oh, that will, sorry, double crochet is just lift your scale, insert your hook in that stitch, pull the yarn and do your 2 double crochets there. So guys, the frame of the next round is also completed. Now we will start with our dragon scale or the crocodile stitch. So we will start with chain 3 as usual, 1, 2 and 3. Yarn over. This is your first double crochet. So insert your hook in the space and take it out so that the stem is on top of your hook. Yarn over and pull it out and do your double crochets. So 1. So we did chain 3 and 1 double crochet, that is 2, 3, 4 and 5, followed by chain 1 and then yarn over, insert your hook below the other stem and take it out and do your next set of 5 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. After you have done your 5 double crochet, your scale is complete. So you are going, this is the back side of your work. Insert your hook from the back and take it out. In the next stitch, pull the yarn through it and do a slip stitch. So your first scale is completed. As you can see, alternating pattern. Let's move on to the next one. Yarn over. Again, turn your work, the front, this should be the front side. Insert your hook below the first stem. This is the first double crochet. Yarn over and do your 5 double crochets around this stem. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then guys, we are going to do a chain 1. And then again the front side should be facing you. Yarn over. Insert your hook below the stem of the next double crochet of that set. Pull the yarn and do 5 double crochet around it. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Done. After that guys, insert your hook in the next stitch and pull the yarn and do a slip stitch. So this is how we are proceeding. See, alternating scales are there. Just blindly follow the pattern. That's the only thing that you need to do. Let's continue. We will have 2 more scales. Then I'll share with you the frame of the next round and I'll end the video. So just bear with me for a few more minutes. Maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Yarn over. And again turn to the front side. Get hold of the first stem of the pair. Place your hook below that stem and do 5 double crochets there. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and guys 5. Chain 1 and then yarn over. This is the second double crochet of the pair. Insert your hook in the space, take it out from below that stem and do your double crochets, 5 sets, 5 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Remember one thing guys, whenever you are doing this stitch, this particular dragon scale or the crocodile stitch, you will need a lot of yarn, because you are making a frame at first, then you are making the scales. So scales and frame will be one row, again frame and scales second row. So you are going to require a lot of yarn. This is actually a yarn eater, people call this yarn eater. So if you have a lot of yarn, you can create this beautiful design. Just play with pattern. Earlier when I learned this pattern a few years ago, I just loved this pattern so much. I literally make many crafts out of this, but then I realized it actually eats up a lot of yarn. Then I stopped it for few years, and today again I got the chance to do it. So guys, after that, slip stitch in this particular stitch, as I told you, yarn over and do the next set or next scale. So as usual, do 5 double crochet in the around the first stem. 1 2 3 4 and 5. Then chain 1, yarn over, insert your hook around the chain 3 and do 5 double crochets there. So 1 2 3 4 and guys 5. So our third round is also complete. Let's just do the frame of the fourth round and then we will end the video. So how to do it? Now guys, we will start, since this is the starting point, the last stitch, as you can see. So what I did, slip stitch in the stem around this stem after your double crochet, and then slip stitch in this particular stitch and reach to that particular point, and then start with the pattern. We will start with 1 double crochet. So start with only chain 3. So 1 2 and 3, this is 1 double crochet, chain 3. After that, do a chain 1 for the chain 1 space, yarn over, lift your scales a bit, insert your hook in that stitch and do 2 double crochets there. So 1 and 2. I hope you understood what I did. If you didn't understand, blindly follow the pattern. Okay? Just blindly follow, you will understand this eventually with practice. So that is what I advise to all my crochet students, that this is actually what was I saying? Yes, blind. If you don't understand why you are doing this, blindly follow this, practice it for some times, and then you are good to go. That's it. So 2 double crochets, chain 1, yarn over, insert your hook in the next stitch and do another double crochet, chain 1, again yarn over, and this particular stitch you're going to do 2 double crochets. So alternatingly you are doing your pattern, 1 and 2, then chain 1, yarn over, insert your hook in this particular stitch and do 1 double crochet there, chain 1, yarn over, in this particular stitch do 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, and chain 1, yarn over, and in this particular stitch 1 double crochet. This is your last stitch. Then guys, proceed as earlier, start with a chain 3 and start doing your scales around these. So that's it for today. I hope I made it clear. I have 2 to 3 videos in my channel on crafts with this particular stitch. I will definitely share with you guys those crafts in my community posts. as well as in my WhatsApp group if you are there. So guys, that's it for today. I hope you liked today's class. I tried to make it easy to understand. If you still have confusions, do let me know in the comments section after the live ends. I will try to make another video on this, but that will not be a live video. So guys, that's it. This craft is, I will not suggest that this is for complete beginners, because this really involves little bit of confusions. Okay, so first you guys understand what you are doing, learn your crochet basic stitches, then you move on to these little bit complicated crafts. This is easy if you are not a beginner. If you are a beginner, this might be a confusing one. Okay guys, that's it for today. So I hope you liked today's class. If you liked it, then please do subscribe. You are always free to provide your suggestions also. I will listen to all your suggestions. You can provide your suggestion regarding the next class, which craft shall I teach in the next class, so I'll share with you guys everything. Okay, so till then, bye, take care guys. Okay, I'll end the live right now. And please do subscribe